Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this car rental website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and we have also implemented GASP, which is a JavaScript library for this smooth animation. You can see the navbar, home, right, services, about, reviews, sign up and sign in long buttons, and we have also integrated the you can download the app from Google Store as well as App Store, and to wherever the place that you want to pick the vehicle, you can mention your place here. And then I have used the for pickup date as well as for return date, I have used the type function that is available for the input field for the form, that is date and time. There are a lot of input types are there for the form elements like email, date and time, uh, number and text. So definitely try to use the form elements, which gives very useful for us, so that you don't have to mention all the date and write your user. You just select from here, like I'm selecting 19th of February, and you can mention like 5th of February that I want to take the vehicle. Then you can choose the return date and submit your appeal. And this animation is done using GASP JavaScript library. It is very easy to use, integrate, and this entire website is made using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. And then thank you. Now let's dive into the entire code section. I'm gonna explain you the entire code for this website. So here we are in the head section. Here we are using meta tags. Then we are using link to link the style sheet, that is the CSS file with our index.html file, and title car rental techno white fang. This title will only be available on the heading of the Chrome website. Let me show you. It is not available here. Okay, fine. Next we are in the body section. In the body section we are using header tag. In the header we are integrating image, that is logo png. You can see the logo. This is the logo png. Then we are having the nav, then unordered list. UL means unordered list items, and anchor tag to have nav elements, home, ride, services, about and review. Then we are using another div element for sign in and sign up buttons, for both sign in and sign up buttons, using the button tag. This is a class element. Next we have the section home. For this section we are using a div, that is home content. The entire content of the home page is in this one container, that is home content, which is a class. Next we have another div, that is home text div. In this div, first we have h1 tag. The h1 tags are the heading tags, like from h1 to h6. As the number increases, the size reduces, that is h1 is the largest one, h6 is the smallest heading tag. Then we have span is to elevate any specific word. We use span, and we provide coloring to that particular one. Like here we are using span for car, right? So let me show you. Here you can see the car color is, the word car color is in orange, remaining words are in the black color. So whenever you want to highlight any specific word, try to use span. And BR means break tag, so it is used to break the line. I will show you here. Today, after that today, the line is broken and the next sentence came next in the next line. So BR is a break line tag. Next we have paragraph tag. Whenever you want to have more information that you want to provide, then you can use paragraph tag. Then we have another div, that is download div, with two images, Google and iOS PNG. These are the images for downloading the app. This is from Google Play Store, and this is the iOS, that is Apple Store PNGs. Then we have another div, that is input box div. This input box, you can see first we are adding the label, which is the location, and we are having the input. And you can see here I am mentioning the type as search, which is an attribute for the input. Then we are using the placeholder for such places. So here you can see label. I will show you here. Label location. You can see here location. Then inside you see search places. You can see the search places, which is the uh, placeholder value. The placeholder value will be the inside that input value. So what that uh, input value needs. So by seeing it is telling you to search for places. Next we have pickup time. Here we are label, that is pickup date, and we are using input type date. You can see date is a type. So because of that, we will be able to directly click on this icon, and we will get the entire calendar, and you can choose the date at which you will pick up the vehicle. And similarly we have return date with the input type date. Okay. Next we have another div, that is submit div. We are using button tag. Next the section ends here. Next we are integrating script. As I told you, Gasp is an JavaScript library which is used for smooth animation, and we are linking that link with our index.html file. Then we are also linking our script.js, which is our JavaScript file, with our index file. This is JavaScript file. We are linking it with our index.html page. Next, let's go to the CSS file. Star means this indicates that everything gets all the items that are available will get this as a default value, that is margin is 0, padding is 0, and font family is sans serif, which is one of the most widely used font family. Then HTML body section, we are having margin is 0, padding is 0, width is 100%, height is 100%, overflow is 0. Overflow means whenever we see that the content is moving out of it, or you can say that it is uh, you made one div element and you want that element to be inside that div element only, but sometimes it goes out of it because of it, maybe it's because of its length or because of its dimensions. So whenever you indicate overflow as hidden, anything which is overflown, it will be removed. That means it will fix its original size based on the size of your PC. Next we have section. The section width we are mentioning is 100%, height is 100%. For the home section, we are using background. URL is used to you can integrate the images from the CSS by using this method, that is background URL car home PNG, or you can also use background image. There is also such function, and the car home PNG is here. This is the head home PNG we are using. Then background repeat, no repeat means sometimes the size of the PNG is not it is not taking the entire space of the PC. So then it will repeat itself. That is, one PNG will be showing it 4 times in the same desktop. So to not to let that happen, we are using background repeat as no repeat, so that only one image is displayed. That is only this only single image is displayed in the entire field, the entire desktop size. Background size is cover, so it covers the entire screen, entire screen. Next we have width is equal to 1400 pixel. It is the standard width that I have used for this PC, that is the desktop. Height is 100%, position is absolute, top equal to 0. Position absolute means it will be displayed above the body. Next we have list item. The list style is decoration, that is normally default decoration will be given to all the elements for list. For anchor tags, you can see most of the time it will be in blue color, and it will be having the underline will be there. So which will be removed. For removing any decorations that are available for list item, we use list style as none, and for anchor tags we use text decoration none. So we are using color for anchor tags as black, and for default it will be in blue color. Then we are using button and dot sign. Width is 70 pixel, height is 28 pixel, border radius is 0.3. The border radius, if you see this, there is this square box is there which has very sharp edges. sharp edges. So if you use border radius as 0.3, the sharp edges will get small curvature at the borders, at each borders. So that is what considered as border radius. So you can change by giving this border radius value. Then we have font size. Let me show you in the image also. You can see here in the sign up button, the small curvature at all the ends you can see at the top. So this curvature is done using border radius attribute. Then we have font size. Font weight is the boldness of the uh, text element. You can see if the font weight, this is font weight 100 normal, and font weight is 600, 500, you can see this much boldness in the letters. Next, cursor pointer, you can see here right now it is showing my cursor is in the arrow, and if I move it towards this style sheet, you can see the cursor is turned into pointer, that is hand symbol. So that is similar to this cursor pointer. Span, I've told you we can add any specific you want to highlight, you can use span. Then input, color, border radius, border, uh, padding left, background color. You can also add background color using RGBA. You can also add using hash. You can also add hash. You can directly mention like this also. Orange red I've mentioned like this also. You can use RGBA. You can use hashtag FFF, which is a hexa code for white color. Next we have label, font size, font weight, padding bottom. Then header. You can see display flex, align item center, justify content, space between. Justify content, space between. You can see in this home section we have two sections. One is the data section, uh, and we want these both to be. You can see that there is an image in the heading section. Then we have a nav bar. Then we have signing and sign up button. So we want to have equal space between them. So we are mentioning justify content space between, so they get equal space in between them. Flex is used to make them align it one straight line. Flex has another one is the flex direction. If you want them in column wise, you can select flex direction column. If you want them in row, you can specify flex direction row. You can also have row reverse and column reverse also. Top 10 pixel, it is the distance from the top 10 pixel below. You want to give some space. I'll show you this top gap. You can see this is the top 10 pixel, that 10 pixel of space. Z index is used to if there are multiple contents are available, then we can mention the Z index to let you know which has the highest preference the between the two contents. Next we have header image, width, height and margin left. And then we have also UI element, display, align item center, space evenly. Then gap is used to gap is an attribute used to specify the space between the elements. You can see home right, the gap is 50 pixel. So by using this gap attribute, we will mention the space between them. Next, hover effect, whenever we hover, the color changes, and the border bottom also 2 pixel solid, which is the orange red color will be also available. So whenever you hover onto it, you will get an underline below home right sections whenever you hover on it, and it will be in the orange color. And then we have sign, all of this header, sign up, sign in. Then we have this flex start, flex justify content using flex start, flex end means you can see that whenever we are using flex elements, we can also here you can see I've mentioned flex direction column. Let me show you this. In the header section, it is flex direction row. Everything is in one row. And this rent Google Play app store, this form, these are in column state, that is one after the another. So you can mention you can justify them using this flex direction as column. This is an attribute. Cursor pointer, then input box, justify content. We have box shadow. Let me show you the box shadow. This orange color you are seeing, this is the one considered as box shadow. The shadow of a particular image. You can mostly we use it for images. uh, I've used for some form elements, or you can use also box shadow. Then we have submit button. That's all. Next we will go to the script, that is JavaScript. You can see I am creating a variable t1 with the gasp, which is JavaScript library for animation. Dot timeline is a function from that gasp animation, gasp JavaScript library. So here what I'm doing, t1 dot from home text. Home text is an, let me show you, is a class. Here you can see home text. Home text is a class. So I'm referring that class over here, that y equal to 150, opacity 0, duration 1 millisecond. That is from y direction. I want this is the y, this is the y direction, this is the x direction. So what happening is that whenever you refresh the page or you start the website, the home text content is whatever the content is there in the home text, that is the h1 tag, p tag, the download buttons, the input box, then we have the return date. These all uh, will from y direction, that is from y direction they will come below. You can see that smooth animation of elements from top to bottom, you can see. Then for t1 from download is here, you can see download is the, here you can see another div where we have the download uh, class. So these elements will display from y is equal to 30. Then we have input box. Input box, you can see the form element, the form element. So these will come from y30. So that means one after the other elements, you can see as I shown before also, the elements will move one after the other. First, let me show you. First, the rent a car today, explore today, experience the freedom of the one. This will come from below, bottom to up, smoothly animating towards upside. Then after slowly the Google Play as well as Play Store will move from bottom to upside. Then we get the form element from bottom to upside. It is smooth animation that I'm using by using the gas uh, and by referring the elements using class and directly referring them using UI and LI elements. We are moving them. This last one is the header. You can see the header, the nav bar. You can see home, ride, services, about and reviews. This section we are giving an animation that is y equal to -50. That is from top to bottom. The animation will take place and it will move one after the other. That means first home, then slowly the ride, services, about and review. In such a way, the animation will take place. Uh, it is very easy to implement using Gasp, very small code. That's all. This is the entire website. The source code is available in the description. And if you like the content, definitely do follow and please visit the channel for more amazing content. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this car rental website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and we have also implemented Gasp, which is a JavaScript library for this smooth animation. You can see the navbar, home, ride, services, about, reviews, sign up and sign in long buttons, and we have also integrated the you can download the app from Google Store as well as App Store, and to wherever the place that you want to pick the vehicle, you can mention your place here. And then I have used the for pickup date as well as for return date, I have used the type function that is available for the input field for the form, that is date and time. There are a lot of input types are there for the form elements like email, date and time, number, and text. So definitely try to use the form elements, which gives very useful for us, so that you don't have to mention all the date and write your user. You just select from here, like I'm selecting 19th of uh, February, and you can mention like 5th of February that I want to take the vehicle. Then you can choose the return date and submit your appeal. And this animation is done using Gasp JavaScript library. uh, it is very easy to use, integrate, and this entire website is made using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. And then thank you.